Hey, y'all look in there. Y'all look in there. It's hot. That right there, some of that there, boy, it's gonna be good. I ought to put something in there. Boy, it's gonna be good. That's one of them. You know them smoked sausages. Actually, it's a Polish sausage that's made like a horseshoe. You know. Just your standard old Polish sausage you get at the store up there. Well, I'm gonna cut that heat down right there. We got some simmer going on right there, and I put an extra can of them crushed up tomatoes in there, soup and all, and I cut that sausage up and I diced it up there, and actually I boiled that sausage beforehand. It wasn't just out of the bag. It was actually leftover. So, and that can of, actually it was a big old jar of spaghetti sauce. Oh, that's gonna be good. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna put some butter in it for one thing. On that butter there, let's just cut that's about a 1/2 inch, and that's a little more. Let's say 3/4 of an inch. That's a little bit too much, but it's already in there now. You know, I'm just going to leave it. But we'll let that butter melt in there, and we'll give her a final stir right there. Oh, that's gonna be good. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's a question. Now we're gonna bake cornbread. With that sauce simmering, let's just go ahead and make cornbread. And this right here, y'all see that cornbread mix? Cornbread, it's cornmeal cornbread mix, but about oh yeah, that ain't got no lumps or nothing in it. That's good cornmeal right there. But I'm going to use them 2 little small skillets. Oh, it's going to be good. So you just kind of judge, you know, you're going to increase the volume a little bit there. But as always, in remembrance, I don't like to use an egg in cornbread, but I like this right here. That's that cream of wheat. I think that's a brand name, I'm not sure, but that was a pretty good, you know, I kind of look at it as a big old handful of that cream of wheat right there. Let's put some more in there. That's gonna be good. Remember, no eggs. I do like to use grits right there also. Didn't have no milk in the cupboard over there. What am I going to do? Got that spaghetti meat stuff of simmering over there. Tomato sauce. Need cornbread, you know. Just lucky that I had laid in sometime past. I'd laid in some powdered, y'all see that? It's kind of yellowish. But, you know, just for, well, I'm going to fill of it just to see. Well, it's a real tight powder. But I think, you know, like 4 spoonfuls. I don't know if you can put too much of this in there or not, but I mean, that's a double right there, so I'm going to say that's probably right there enough. And on this cornbread right here, to add just a little bit of flavor, just kind of thinking ahead as I go, I did use some bacon, some lard that was left over from frying bacon. I used it in the skillets, cast iron. But I mean, that's pretty much, you're pretty much good to go there. You can put pepper in there right now. You can put whatever you want to in there. Boy, I ought to put something in there. But you know, I think with the accompaniment dish, this right here is good with that honey too. Man, that's going to be good. The you do not want a loose. You don't want a loose batter, but you don't want no roll it out with rolling pin neither. So just put you some plain water in there is what the instructions said on this powdered buttermilk stuff. Well, that looks really good right there. It's coming together quite nicely. Nothing but a spoon, I mean, you can make cornbread in a crucianot if you want to, but see, I'm going to have a little more liquid. And if you was doing this right here in a crucianot, you wouldn't be able to feel that right there. Only way I know about that is with feel. I put a little bit too much. If it's too soupy, then I'll just throw in a handful of something else, I like to put oatmeal. It's one of my favorite. I tell you what, I may make some. I'm gonna hold off on that recipe. I know where that recipe's at. It's the time of year for it, and just be on the lookout. It's what we're gonna make for the holidays. See, that's still a little bit too dry for me. It's a little bit too stiff. So, and I will tell you, I ain't gonna tell you that it's just. Okay, no need to overbeat it, and I done did, so I don't think it'll suffer any consequences, but that ought to bake up really, really nice. Let's get them skillets. Yes, I was on the verge of making a mistake. It'll happen to you. I didn't put no oil in this yet. That's not hardly a quarter of a cup right there. I should put a little more than that in there. That wasn't hardly enough, but that wasn't enough, so I'm going to put a little bit more. I feel right over there. A little more than a quarter of a cup in this amount right here. If you're following along. Actually, that needs a little more water. Boy, and I tell you what now, go ahead and pencil it in that blank page over in your book. This right here is extremely overworked cornbread. Extremely overworked. But I've got confidence. I should put something in there. I've got that asparagus over there. Let's bake it up. No, we're going to just go like we are. We're going plain on it. Careful now. The pan's just come out of the oven. 450 degrees. Been in there warming up. And what we want to do is we want to get half this batter off in this skillet right here. Y'all hear that sizzle around outside that? Oh, that's gonna be good. Right there, a little bit of them pan scrapings, and them pan scrapings. That's what gives that little curly cue out there on your cornbread is them little pan scrapings. Let's bake them up about 450 degrees there for about 15 minutes. That's gonna be good. Actually, about 30 minutes has went by. Let's get them cornbreads. Get them cornbreads out of there. Everything's off. A long simmer. Subject at hand. Them cornbreads there. I'll show you something. This is the way cornbread's supposed to do. It's loose. Put the plate on top of the skillet and we got cornbread. Good clean skillet. You know, no need to season the skillet, just use it. So, if that one came loose, no eggs, cream of wheat, then the other one should follow suit. It's loose. I was right. Clean skillet, cornbread. About 450 degrees. Boy, the skillet's is hot. Now let's serve this up. Oh yeah. Remember that? That's the reason for it right there. That let's serve it up. Just in case. Most of the time the second cornbread is called into play. A little salt, just in case. Because we ain't put no salt in it, remember. And this stuff right here, this oh, it's going to be good. I'm just going to serve it right here on the table so y'all can see it. I mean, you know. I'll just tell you, right there is where good just got better. If you noticed, just a little knife work right there on top of that cream cheese there, kind of just one go around right there, kind of made the cream cheese look like a little rose or a large rose, white rose flower. Looks quite good. And then I throwed on a handful, sprinkled them on there lightly, of them red pepper flakes. And you know, you can get you one of them right there to liven up your taste buds. It's just a good thing, I'm saying. Let's look at this little cream cheese on the knife there. Let's just cut this. Let's just cut this right here. Remember, no egg. I'll show it to you. Y'all see that? Very good. Very good. Let's just serve it this way. It's the way everybody else does it, you know. You know, you don't have to have an egg in your cornbread to hold it together. I mean, you're badly mistaken if you think that. But let's just go ahead and serve up. Presentation's everything. Don't mess it up now. Oh, this one's upside down. That's you know what? That's I didn't plan this, but see if you get the connection right here. See, that went that way and this went this way right here. Do you see the yin yang in that? I mean, that's a good thing. You know, powdered buttermilk, no eggs. I'm just saying, you can set a pretty decent table. Let's get some of them sausages. You know that right there, that's a pretty decent size serving. In reality, you know, you really don't have. You're not required. Lord, I've done it before. When you go halves, let's say. And remember, presentation, kind of make them match a little bit if you can. You know, it's not required, but it'll help you. And let's try dark, and let's try light. Tighten it up as you go. tighten it up as you go. You know, I think I went for the 2 points here. You know what I mean? I think I got 2 points out of this. You know, it was a handful of spaghetti what started the whole thing, and that Polish sausage was on sale at the store up yonder. You know, and that cream of wheat, that cornbread right there. Oh, I should put some butter on that. Butter. We'll work it in here somewhere. Work that butter right in here. Pass it over. You know, I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a taste test. Sausage. Tomato. My. Remember, cream cheese. Got a hunk of it. I wish you could smell this. Oh yeah, I got one of them peppers. Immediately, you know what I mean? It just whatever condiment that you would like to serve with this right here, just have at it. I'm just saying, that's pretty good. No salt needed. I know what the comment's going to be. What's the drink for the evening? And you're on your own. Let's just call this free drink, drink of choice, let's call it. I suggest a glass of milk, buttermilk. Be perfect. Even orange juice. Like I say, never question the cook. Fix this right here, big tall glass of orange juice on the side there. You couldn't go wrong. I just call it the yin yang of cornbread. From here in Middle Tennessee, Shop Dog Sam.